way he's standing right now. Also a very large-bodied bear, a little bit of a reddish tinge to his fur, hasn't started to really shed much of his fur yet.
And he licks his lips.
Yeah, as a behavioral characteristic, look for him to do that. He's not the only bear that will, but he's one of the few that we see consistently licking his lips. And we're about halfway through the broadcast, so it's a good time to reintroduce ourselves. My name is Mike Fitz with Explore.org. My co-host today for this play-by-play on July 13, 2021 is Ranger Naomi Boak from Katmai National Park.
So it looks like 856 is maybe making his way over to the jacuzzi, which he likes a lot.
Yeah, and you see that young bear kind of trapped against the falls, does not like this situation at all. Looking to climb the waterfall, can't do it. Now just making a break for it through the deeper water.
There.
So clearly that bear, that might be 910, Naomi. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly she was trying a different spot, didn't quite recognize the approach of 856 until she was like, "Whoa, this is way uncomfortable for me, and I'm just gonna get the heck out of the way if any way I can." The waterfall didn't work for her. She'd probably not try that route again. 856, meanwhile, made no overt attempt to actively displace that bear. He was just walking through. And now he's kind of sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi, so not actively fishing really at the moment. We'll see him. If he wants to fish, he'll move a little bit further into the plunge pool. Now 856, he's a large-bodied bear. He also has just really, a really giant head. That's one of the ways you can tell adult males from adult females, especially younger females. Adult males have really thick necks, very large heads in proportion to their body. You see these other younger bears that we've been watching this evening, their heads aren't nearly as big as 856. And their necks also are not nearly as thick as well.
He, 856 is also a very tall bear, which you can't tell as he sits on the edge of the jacuzzi, but he is very tall, so he holds his weight well.
When he's standing on all fours, his shoulders, I bet they're 4.5 feet off the ground. I mean, he's a tall bear for sure, well filled in. He's eaten well, over the years. He's done pretty well for himself. He has been the river's most consistently dominant bear for about a decade. He's taken a step back this year in the hierarchy, only a slight step back, I should say. He's still extremely dominant, but this year he'll yield to 747, which we hadn't really seen him doing in the past. Now he sees 911 over here, to my right. 856 with a direct approach, ears forward, direct stare at 911. I'm going to pan over to see 911 right now. He's kind of doing a little bit of a cowboy walk, but walking away. Doesn't seem like he really wants to tangle with 856. So this is an example of 856 trying to reestablish his position in the hierarchy, at least over this one bear.
Yeah, we haven't seen him do that much this year.
So 911 have that mental image of the large pot-bellied 911 on the falls versus this bear, who also has a nice belly on him, but